Is any of the industrial zone being changed from industrial back to ag?
The M2, the manufacturing.
Right. I'm asking if any of the industrial park,
No,
it's
That's
all
M1.
going to stay industrial?
that's M1, that's manufacturing 1, yes.
Okay.
And that was the question that Nikki had too. So what are you doing to us? Nothing, not a thing, so you're fine the way you are.
Does the SDC own any of the property that's in M2?
No,
No.
SDC owns no property. Absolutely none,
City,
yeah.
The city owns the industrial park.
yes.
Part is backed by us.
What role does the SDC have in that?
28.42 acres.
Oh, really?
That's what's left?
Anything else, Bruno?
Is that what's left?
That's what's left,
They
28.42.
started out with 52.
No, there wasn't 50, there was about
28?
30, yeah, there's 28.42 left, yeah.
Okay.
So, I know that by heart,
It was lead freezes.
yeah.
What role does the SDC have in the industrial park then? What is they do for that land?
Promotion,
They promote it?
promotion and marketing.
Try to market it to a industry
Prospect.
or something.
Does the city own any land in M2?
The only land they own is that's marked Kirby Vest Industrial Park, that's kind of like the T-shaped piece that's there, that's the only land they own. SDC originally had land on the south side of Highway 20, they had it out there.
South of where the school, or
Right,
west
west
of where
of-
the school is.
Rest of the reserve and south of that, of Gishwiller.
Yeah.
And it was a wetland, and it wasn't worth having. Actually, they owned a piece of property, their first piece of property that they purchased was out by Green Line Equipment, where Green Line and Simplot were located.
I don't really need a history lesson. I was just trying to find out what they own that's getting changed to ag. That's what I was
Okay.
concerned about.
They don't own anything out there.
Or not own, but
Yeah.
promote.
Okay, anybody else, any other questions?
So are we going to get the colored maps?
We hope so. Trust me, we hope so. In fact, Adam had those too. So.
Are we going to get, what size now? Jerry, you had a big one, didn't you?
I don't know if I get to keep it, but I
You have it right now.
As long as it's correct, you can keep it. If you want a black and white one, you know, that would be different. You want a big color, how big do you want, Katie?
Well, I
It's
want-
easy to see that
I
way.
want one this size. I don't like those,
Those little
eight
bitty
by
ones?
tens.
No, they're hard to see, aren't they?
Yeah. that last time. Yeah, and we all said we wanted it big. And we can fold
That
it.
will probably cost us, but we'll see if the city has it.
I thought you put that in the budget. Yeah, that's it. Next year. Make sure like $1,200 in the budget next year.
Okay.
Well, I guess I
So
don't
maybe we
care.
can shoot a big map.
Well, maybe I don't care if it's colored, but.
The black and white would probably be cheap. If it's colored, it might not.
That's
No.
really pretty.
Well, I think the only reason you did the color was because it was so small, wasn't it, right?
Right.
If we had a larger map,
Right.
it could be indicated by the correct zone, so we don't need them colored. Which is, I think, what we ought to have in our books.
Yeah,
What
it's,
is that, 22
Yeah.
by,
Right.
what do you think it is? 22 by 30, maybe?
just a,
Jerry, what do you think?
Yeah,
you can
that's a good
estimate.
guess.
22.
Okay. And there are 8 of us, right? 9 of us in those. Okay. Okay. Anything else on that? And the public hearing will be held then. I did get a notification of that.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah, no, it went to the paper, I checked.
I think it's Is it May May 11th? 4th?
May 4th.
Oh, May 4th.
May 4th at 5:30.
The bottom of our agenda.
Right. And you're welcome to come back and comment then if you want.
I have May 11th.
You got May 11th on
So did
her.
I had May 11th on
At
mine.
6:30.
Because I know I had May 11th.
It's May 11th, 6:30.
It does.
It does. And mine at home says May 11th because I was thinking
At 6:30.
20th.
Yeah.
That's when the city council, that's when the city council.
Oh, yeah.
Public hearing.
But the
That's
P and Z will hold a hearing
Sure.
before that, right?
Yeah, right. The planning and zoning, The planning and zoning public hearing will be on May 4th. The city council's public
Oh, yeah.
hearing will be on May 11th, okay? So, I know it's
They'll
one
be the
step at a
paper.
time,
They'll
right?
be the paper.
Is the 4th on your letter? Also, just the
No, it's
11th?
just the
No,
council.
no, no.
And it does say the Sac City Council will hold a public hearing on the matter on May 11th, so, okay? I know it's confusing. So first the planning and zoning has to have a public hearing, and then the city council has to have a public hearing. Are we all together here?
Yep.
Okay.
How far ahead of time do you have to notify property owners that you're having a public hearing for the planning and zoning?
They had to be notified, this is why they're here at this meeting, is they had to be notified within, I think, 20 days before this meeting.
Law says 20 days.
As far as I know, it does. That's another question for Adam
20 days.
or Jim.
What was that article on? Yeah, it's been 3 weeks probably now, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
That was going to be on the 4th?
Yours is dated to what?
Thursday, April.
Third of April? Okay.
That's 3 weeks.
Yep. Okay. And the proper notice has been sent to the newspaper and will be carried there, so, for the public hearing.
We can go.
Any other questions on the map? I didn't want a big one, so we can see it, right? I'm sorry you don't have your copies, I know Adam had them, so.
So can,
Yeah, we-
if our questions are answered?
You're quite, yep, yes. You're welcome to stay if you wanted.
Like what now?
Thank you for coming.
It's a rousing good time.
It's gonna really get confusing here tonight with this election.